Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Tell you, drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
Last night on the late stream, it was kind of a wrapping up conclusion cleanup stream. And what I mean by that is, last night, I completed Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. The playthrough itself wrapped up at around, I believe, 32 parts. But if you actually do the math, if you take a look at the length of the parts, it's about a 40-hour long playthrough. All right. So here's the deal. That playthrough was very fun. It was a time when I was hanging out, having a good time, enjoying my time that I interacted and engaged with the audience, right? It was a lot of talking back and forth conversation while I was playing this game. And I'll tell you this, Pirate Yakuza is a fine spin-off game. It does fit into the Like a Dragon plotline. In fact, shockingly, there's actually some story reveals at the end of this game that explain some of the things that were not explained properly, in my opinion, during the original Like a Dragon Infinite. Well, I know it's weird because you're like, wait, I thought this was just a spin-off game. I mean, it is, but it is weird and bizarre that they chose to actually like put some major story, unexplained story stuff into this game rather than the main one, okay? There was a big final fight, epic story elements at the end, and there was even a dance number during the credits. I'm serious. But overall, I really enjoyed my time with the game. It doesn't really get much attendance. It doesn't get much support. It's just not a game that brings butts to seats because I think, number one, there's so much Like a Dragon now. You know, at one point, they used to make a new Like a Dragon / Yakuza game every 2-3 years. Now they make at least one a year. Sometimes they make more than one a year. So I think because of that, the interest in the franchise has waned dramatically. Much like, you know, Assassin's Creed, when they were making one every 2-3 years, everyone loved it. And then when they started making them annually, everyone got burnt out on it, right? So it's kind of the same deal. They're still quality games. I still really enjoy them. I had a great time with this. But good stuff. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, last night, we had incredibly low attendance. I'm serious, like, it was way low. And we had incredibly low support. That's okay. I even had said this a couple days before. I said, man, I really wish that I had finished Pirate Yakuza on Tuesday or Monday night, because at that point, we actually had one person who had really enjoyed the playthrough and did a big contribution, and we hit the goal. And I was like, man, if we had finished it, we could have finished it on a high note. But traditionally, Pirate Yakuza is the game where I haven't hit any goals, and it happens almost every time. So, you know, last night was no different. It's okay. I wasn't super upset or anything. We have had an unprecedented, awesome amount of support this month in April. It's been wild. And I really appreciate all of you who have come out and supported all of my streams and my content. It really doesn't matter what I'm doing, right? It doesn't matter if I'm doing podcasting, if I'm doing building a Lego set, if we're talking pro wrestling commentary, what game franchise I'm playing, or whatever we're doing, you guys have been absolutely awesome. And I appreciate you. So thank you so very, very much for that. You know, it's not the end of the world, even though my detractors like to act like it is. Gee, you finally got a stream where he didn't hit a goal. Yeah, guys, I had 12 straight streams where I hit my goal. So it's not that big of a deal. Now, of course, that being said, yes, I would like to get back on track today. So today, if you're having a good time with this podcast, if you enjoy the direct react, if you like Blueprints, please support it. Particularly with Blueprints, I've played it 3 times so far and had a great time with it. And I want to keep that in the rotation. All right, so if you could please support today's stream, and I appreciate you if you do, let's see if we can get back on track and hit the goal today.
Personally, I had a great Friday and Saturday. I got to spend a ton of time with my wife, Kat, which I've wanted to do for a while. We did a ton. We went out and had an opportunity to celebrate our anniversary a week late, but we still got to celebrate it in our own way, doing a lot of fun stuff. We had some great food. We went shopping, which is actually really nice because we haven't had a chance to do that in a while. And so we got some stuff for the house. We got some stuff for ourselves. We had amazing food. We had some more like healthy sandwiches. I had like a fish sandwich somewhere that was really good. With like jalapenos and coleslaw and all kinds of stuff. We had breakfasts. We had breakfast couple days in a row. We had breakfast, which usually we don't have a time to really do breakfast, but we had omelets and all kinds of fun stuff there. And then we had a amazing pizza from a wood fire pizza place. So great food for a couple of days. We went to a ton of places, like not even gonna go through it, just a few stores and things like that. You know what I mean? But it was nice. You know, we got some stuff for the house. Then we got to stay home and relax a bunch. Although we did take opportunity to do some stuff around the house, some, cleaning and stuff like that. We played with Jasper Kitty a bunch. Watched some TV. It was just overall a nice couple of days, which is needed, especially when you work as much as I do. To actually have some time to spend with the family is much appreciated. And I'm back today, and it's funny because I'm back and people are like, oh, why are you working on Easter? Because I just had 2 days off. Oh, but it's a holiday. Okay, and allow me to explain something. As you get older, you come to realize this, and perhaps if you ever get the opportunity to be your own boss, this will be even more apropos, okay? Literally, holidays are just a date. Do you get that? Like, it's not the fact that today is Easter, and so today, I should have taken today off to celebrate Easter with my family because it's so important to have it on that day. It doesn't matter. What matters is having the time to celebrate with family and friends, having that time to recuperate, to have meaningful moments. That's what matters. The date doesn't matter. Eddie? Just doesn't. We didn't get to celebrate our anniversary on our anniversary because we were all busy, but we had a great couple of days where we celebrated together and had a ton of fun. Didn't matter that it wasn't on the exact day. Of course it didn't. Some years I have my birthday off. Some years I work on my birthday. It's fine. All you got to do is be sure that you are spending enough time with those that matter the most to you. And as long as you are, it doesn't matter what the actual date is, it's all good. But I just love how people come up with the weirdest things. I had 2 days off. Why are you working today? Because I just had 2 days off. Well, I don't get it. You make your own schedule. Why not have why not have a 4th? Why not have a 7 days in a row? Why not have 2 months in a row? Why work ever again? Oh yeah, because I'm not rich. Because I actually do need to work to earn a living. It's that simple. When you are someone who puts out meaningful, positive content, you have to be putting it out at a regular pace so that people will come by and support said content. It's not like I'm some e-celebrity that people just open their wallets and toss thousands of dollars at every time that I get on stream. I'm not a harmful individual who sets out to either lie and shill to you constantly so you'll spend money on paid sponsorships and products, or sit here bullying people on the internet constantly and you get your jollies off on it. Instead, I actually have to work at it. And I'm happy with my job. I'm happy with who I am and all of this. I'm really happy that I got to spend time with my wife for 2 straight days. And there'll be more of that from time to time. It's not going to be every week. Like I said, this week, it's going to be a 6-day streaming week. Try to, jump back into it full force and get into the swing of things after having that extra time off. It's all good. But in reality, I don't have to justify anything. I am me, and I do things my way, and that's that. Maybe some people do things differently, and that's all good. I enjoy where I am in life. I'm happy. I'm not miserable. I'm not jealous. I'm actually pretty well off and sitting pretty right now, feeling good about myself, feeling good about my content and everything that I do. So thank you guys very much for that, allowing me to do what I love. And thanks for letting me have a couple of days off with my wife. It was very nice.
Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
Viewers laughing, can't stand still. DSP Zest brings a thrill.